Brooke & Company is a niche travel company specialising in upmarket travel packages to major UK and international sporting events.
So you want to stay in London for 5 days and
If you want to be sure of having enough legroom on the flight, an upgrade would be advisable.
The company is run by sister and brother, Susie and Tim Brooke. Susie is an ex-Olympic runner.
Good morning, this is Tim Brooke. Yes, we've got...
I'm sorry, did you say you'd like business class or first class on those flights?
Brooke & Company has a good brand image within its market segment. This is partly due to Susie's high profile as a sports personality.
I've worked out the itinerary for your trip to the cricket in Australia. Shall I fax this or email it?
The company is widely recognised as being reliable and resourceful. Susie and Tim don't offer the cheapest prices, but they aim to give customers good value for money. Brooke & Company has been very successful, but Susie and Tim, who own the company 50-50 between them, are now faced with a dilemma.
We've just had an offer from a large company in the States, Lomax Travel. They're a general travel company. And they'd like us to set up Brooke & Company in the USA. It would be a joint venture there, and they'd take some equity in our company here. In my opinion, it's a good offer. My sister, however, doesn't agree.
I don't think it's a bad offer. I'm just not sure it's the right thing for us at the moment. There's still lots of growth left in our main market. Maybe we should develop the brand more here before we start expanding in the States.
Do you have the reference number with you?
My name's Claire Sullivan. I'm the sales director for Brooke & Company. I'm keen on the idea of moving into the American market, but I don't think Lomax is the right partner for us. Their image is quite different to ours.
The offer which Susie and Tim are considering comes from John Lomax. He's MD and majority shareholder in Lomax Travel, based in New York. He feels that the Brooke & Company operation could be very successful in America. It could also help in his overall attempts to reposition the Lomax brand by introducing a more upmarket service.
Hi. I'd like to speak to Tim Brooke, please.
Hi, John, it's Tim. How are you?
I'm fine, Tim. I was hoping I could fix a time for that conference call with you and Susie.
When did you have in mind?
Could we make it 4:30 your time this afternoon?
I'm afraid I'm going to be out of the office. I have a meeting with one of our major business clients and I can't move it.
2:30 tomorrow?
That's fine for me, but let me check with Susie. Are we free to speak with John tomorrow at 2:30?
That's fine.
That's fine for both of us.
Good. Well, let's talk then and see if we can move this forward.
Speak to you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye.
In a sense, Brooke & Company is a victim of its own success. Its business has grown quickly, but now it needs more resources, more people, and new investment.
How long can we sustain this level of growth with the staff that we've got?
Not long. We're already overstretched as it is.
If we accept the offer from Lomax Travel, we'll be able to move into bigger offices and take on more staff almost immediately.
It's more complicated than that.
I don't see that myself.
Tim, we've discussed this. Firstly, I don't want to lose control of the company.
That's not going to happen.
Secondly, I'm not convinced it's the best way forward for the company.
This is a chance for the business to take a giant leap forward. If we can establish Brooke & Company in the States...
That's a big if.
Very. And I've got a real concern about the brand image of Lomax. I'm not sure it's a good fit for us.
Actually, there's hardly any similarity between us and them. They've no specialist expertise. They sell mass market holidays at very low prices.
That's their market. What's wrong with that?
Plus, they don't have a great reputation for reliability and customer service.
They've been making huge efforts to improve that.
Just proves my point.
Brooke and Company means a lot in this country. It doesn't mean anything in the States.
We can make it mean something.
Maybe we won't get that chance. If people see that we're part of Lomax, they may think we're just more of the same.
We'd be a quite separate company operating under our own name.
My name won't help us in America.
All our market research shows that's been crucial to our growth here.
Doesn't matter. We don't need it now.
We'll have to rely on their people. At first, anyway, and that worries me.
That would only be until we have our own staff in place.
That's not how we've built the business so far. We've always been hands-on. And there's still the issue of control.
So are you saying you don't even want to consider this offer?
No, I'm not saying that. I just don't think we should rush into it.
Fine. This is just a waste of time. I know I overreacted yesterday, but I feel strongly about this. I'm convinced this is the way forward for the company.
No, I'm not angry at Tim. We spoke last night. We never fall out seriously. Not for long. I'm not against the Lomax offer, just cautious. I sometimes wonder if it bothers Tim that I'm well known. Often when people think of Brooke and Company, they think of me. But there wouldn't be any company if it wasn't for Tim. My reputation won't count in the States. Maybe that's why it's so important to him. In business terms, he's made good decisions in the past. Maybe he's right about this too.
I get the feeling that Tim is on side with this offer, but you're not sure, Susie. Is that right?
I'm not convinced it's the best thing for the company, though I must say in some ways it's a very attractive proposition.
But at the moment, not attractive enough?
Perhaps not.
Well, why don't we see what we can do to make our offer more attractive?
What exactly do you have in mind, John?
We'll increase our investment in Brooke and Company by, say, 50%. And we'll give you a bigger share of Lomax Travel equity. The exact amount of that to be discussed later. Also, we'll give both of you seats on the board.
Could we have some time to discuss this, John?
Well, I was hoping to come over in the next couple of days to finalize the details of the deal, but I need to know whether I'm doing that now so that I can make my arrangements. Also, I need to talk to the board. So, what do you say?